right, welcome to another episode of What's Your Story? Who do we have here with us today?
You got everybody's favorite country boy, Zay Grassley, man.
All right, Zay Grassley, where you from, man?
Gastonia, North Carolina.
All right, so I'm gonna explain to everybody how we got you here. We know Aries. We interview Aries.
Okay.
He thought that you would be a great interview. After kicking it with you, I think he was right on point.
That's what's up.
So that's how we got here. We want to start with your music first and your love for music. Where did that all come from?
Man, music was always like when I was younger, before I got into music was like it was always like a getaway for me. So like anytime I would hear my mom arguing with a boyfriend or anything, music was always, and it's like I always could find a song that fit. It's like it was always a song to go right home, you know what I mean? To go
fit a situation.
Yep. For every situation, it was a song I would go to.
Yeah.
So music's always been there. I can't think of a moment in my life where I haven't relied on music.
Yeah. So what would you consider yourself? A rapper, a country star? What are you?
An artist.
All right.
An artist.
And why do you say you're an artist and you're just not confined to a box? Why would you say that?
I don't think I've ever been confined to a box. Even when I was young, I was like that. You know what I mean? You know, there's always that one black dude that's just everybody looks at him like he's different, or you know what I mean. So I've always been that kind of black sheep.
Yeah.
So I would say art. For one, I tattoo, I paint, I do music. I just love art all around.
Yeah.
So, excuse me. Musically, I would say I feel like I can do anything. Given the time, I don't think it's any genre or any style of music I couldn't just put my heart into.
Gotcha.
As long as the music was there, I don't think it's anything I couldn't. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And you don't know no bounds. You'll experiment.
Exactly.
You'll try it out and just see how it sounds.
Exactly.
So this, we heard some of your music, heard the rapping first, and then the country. What made you transition from rapping to country?
So it was you heard rapping to country, but before rapping, it was country. It was country. It was pop. It was southern rock, southern soul. Like it was all not necessarily rap. So rap was like I think rap was something just really to break me out of my shell, to go through a trial, to be comfortable, to be where I'm at now.
Yeah.
But I would say growth. Just I felt like at a certain point where I decided, okay, I got to grow up. I can't keep doing the same shit. So with me doing that, it was like, I can't keep talking about the same thing. I can't keep, you know what I mean? It's like it just didn't go together. For me, not to be in that lifestyle, to be rapping about it and promoting it, just didn't mesh.
Yeah, it didn't feel right. You ain't want to pretend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a whole lot of sense.
You know, I mean, that would be like me trying to explain to somebody a bank teller's job. I don't know nothing about that. You know what I mean? Like I don't live that life, so I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
But if you ask me about art, you ask me about tattoos, you ask me about painting, you ask me about music, you ask me about growing up in the country, you ask me about growing up in the South, just I can relate to all of that.
Yeah.
I can't, what they call like I wouldn't say, oh, I'm still in the streets. you know what I mean? But it's like if that's not my everyday walk, I don't know what's going on there, so I can't relate to anything relevant that's going on there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's not where I'm at now.
Do you? First off, how long you been making music?
I wrote my first song. I was probably like 12, 13 years old.
Do you remember your lyrics or anything?
Yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible. So I don't know if you remember, it was a Snoop Dogg song. He had a song with Doggy Angels.
Okay.
So and it's when he was on that. Snoop Dogg was on that Dizzle for Shizzle, my nizzle.
Oh,
He was on that.
wave.
It was on that. It was on that thing. So I wrote a rhyme, and everybody called me Zeke growing up. So I remember it was like Z to the Izzy, K to the Izzy. You know what I mean? Like it was, bro. It was terrible. Yeah, it was terrible. Now it was bad. Yeah. Now think about it, it was bad. It was really bad.
Do you go around and perform your music?
Yeah. Yeah. Everywhere. I'll be in Nashville this weekend. Actually, I got a show, Country and Color, Nashville on Broadway at the Wedge. Anybody in Nashville, come check it out.
Yes, sir.
Last Halloween was the first time like my music really started taking off, and I got to do a couple shows with Bubba Sparks and Bez Believe on their Halloween Hootenanny tour when they came to North and South Carolina. Gorilla Zoe, big shout out Gorilla Zoe. He fucked with me. I fucked with Zoe.
That's what's up. I ain't hear that name in a minute.
Yeah,
That's what's up. Yeah.
I done opened up for him for maybe 2 or 3 times. Like he'll reach out to me, bro, can you pop out here, pop out here, pop out here? And I'll be there, you know what I mean, just for the experience and the connections and stuff, like I'll be there.
Yeah.
Zoe, real laid back dude. I do a lot of shows, man.
In your opinion, what was your best performance? Or your most fun show, I should say, for you?
All of them. All of them. All of them. A couple beers in, I mean, I don't care. If it's one people 100, I don't care. It don't even matter after that point. It don't even matter. They getting all of them.
So with you going around traveling, of course, you're building your name. People begin to know you in different states and know your music. What's your best fan experience?
My best fan experience, like I was, oh my God, I ain't even gonna try to say it, because I can't remember his name right now. That's crazy. I could have said it a minute ago. But the little kid that came to see my show, he's like 7, 8 years old. It was on a Halloween show. It was actually in Gastonia, my hometown. I was opening up for Lil Flip for a show. And his dad brought him up there, and they called me up to the front, and he was like, hey, man, my son wanted to see you. You know, this is what he wanted. He was dressed up as Spider-Man and everything. And so I told the people at the door, I was like, hey, he performing with me. He coming on stage. I brought him on stage. He danced, everything. So that would probably be one of my most memorable, best moments, just to know it was a little kid that told his dad, hey, I want to go see Zay perform. This is what I want to. No, it was his birthday. His birthday was on Halloween, actually.
Yeah.
That's what it was. And that's what he wanted to do.
So how does that make you feel as an artist, you putting out this music to see that it's having the effect on people that it's having?
I love it. I love it. And if it wasn't for people that was close to me, like really forcing me to put music out, I don't think I would have ever done it. Because like you see, like I'll do stuff and I do it and don't ever put it out. I just sit on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And some of it could be good stuff, but to me in my mind it's just like, oh, don't nobody want to see this. But from people telling like, bro, you need to put your music out. You need to put your music out. Like you need to do it. You need to do it. And it was just like, okay, I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
And it just over time it built up, and just for the love that I had for music, it was more because staying consistent wasn't a problem because I love doing it. It was the putting it out there and worrying about the reaction is what, you know what I mean? That was one thing that was my biggest hold, and it's still my holdback from putting out a lot of content. I'm always worried about what people will think about it, or
Yeah.
if they gonna like it, or if they gonna think it's lame or something. You know what I mean? So I do shit and I don't put it out.
I actually know a few people like that. So my advice to you, I would say, put it out, because you never know what song will affect what people, or peoples. You know what I mean? Because think about it. It's probably certain artists you listen to, I listen to. I can listen to a whole project. Out of that whole project, I like these 4 songs, but just because I don't like the other 6 songs that may be on the project, I can ride with somebody else and they be like, I like this song.
Might like
That's
them,
a song I don't like.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So you never really know. And I think you should put it out, because it's just all about expressing yourself, and you putting yourself in an art form for people to enjoy you, technically. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like, hey, stop that, put it out, brother.
Dude, I always said if I could be one of those artists that can put out all my music, put out videos, and never be in them or never have to be seen, that would be me 100%. that would be me 100%. Like, I can put out all the music videos and everything, just get other people, like, that would be me 100%.
Yeah.
Like, of course, I love, you know what I mean, what money I make from it and the money. But it's like, for me, it's not about the fame. Like, it's just to get people's reactions and to see fame. Like, I performed, I think it was, I want to say it was Sherrall, South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
I done a show there. And when I done Southern Charm, bro, it was literally, they was singing it word for word.
It's that Southern boy charm with that country boy twang. My walk, my talk, my buckle all the way to my boots. Yes, ma'am, no, sir, when they talking to you. Work hard all day to party Friday night. Oh, Lord, he's a country boy.
And I literally almost stopped in the middle of performing, was like, are they singing my shit? Like, it registered. I was like, wait a minute, they singing my shit with me. Like, okay. Like, it was like, it took a second to register. I was like, oh shit. Yeah. Like, okay. Like, they really listening. Yeah. But yeah, that was I mean, I'll build up the nerve to just put it out one day. Hopefully it'll work out.